Hello and welcome. With the new Primstar 2-star shape, it is very easy to make a simple framework for trees and plants. It is possible to make entire plants with trunk and leaves from just one single sculpted. But in this tutorial I want to concentrate on the leaves, and show you one nice trick how you can avoid the alpha sorting problems, which typically show up in this sort of sculptures. Let us start with making a simple frame containing two crossed planes. Add a new star shape by navigating to Add, Mesh, UV Shape, Star. In the operator panel, set depth to 1 and set paper to 0. You also should give your object a reasonable name. That will help you later to keep track of what you are doing. If you like, then you can remove the dark shades at the outer ends of the planes by disabling smooth shading. Now bake the sculpt map. Do this by navigating to Object, Bake Sculpt Maps, and then let the baker do the rest for you. Well, you still have to import the generated sculpt map image to Second Life. In the image editor, select the sculpt map image. This image is named similar to the name of the sculpted, as it was named during its creation. In our case it will be named Plant Frame. If you like, you can change that to something more convenient here. Now navigate to Image, Save as Image, then store the image on File, and import it to Second Life. Assure that you have checked lossless compression, otherwise your sculpting may suffer from distortions. Please also assure that the stitching type of your object is set to Plain. Now you only need an appropriate alpha texture for your object. Since it is a plain surface, you can use a simple side view of your plant for this purpose. The special construction of the sculpting makes it possible to tile our texture. In our case we want to tile it 4 times. Now let us inspect the result. While moving the camera, we now see unexpected distortions. These distortions are due to a problem in the graphics engine. Sometimes it is impossible for the engine to find out if one texture is in front of or behind another texture. This is the alpha sorting problem. But fortunately there is a solution to this issue for our special case. We have to rotate the sculpted's UV map, and then rebate the sculpted in Blender. Go to Edit Mode, and assure that all vertices are selected. Now go to the image editor, and again select all vertices. Now rotate the map by 90 degrees, by typing R90. Now bake again, and transport the result to Second Life. And because the sculpt map has been rotated by 90 degrees, we also need to rotate the texture by the same value. If you now examine the sculpted in detail, you will see that the alpha texture problem is gone, and the final result does no longer show any distortions, as you can see here. I am now at the end of this tutorial. I have guided you through the construction of a simple frame for plants. We have seen that this simple approach shows alpha sorting problems. And we have learned that you can get much better results when you add a rotation of 90 degrees to the UV map. By now you should be able to build all sorts of trees and plants for your garden. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.